A country no bigger than 15,000 square miles, locked in the middle of the major powers of Europe, prospered and thrived throughout the 19th century. Located in a very mountainous area with cold and snowy winters but warm and humid summers. Macland produced textiles like cotton and other resources such as iron, or in the later years when they industrialized. They never truly spread their resources until the late 19th century when they began transporting by trains. They were established in July of 1799, when a group of French and German explorers collided in the mountains and built a civilization. However, when France became a major world power in the early 1800s, Macland's population became mostly French, because they allowed France total use of their country. Despite being mostly French early on, in late 19th century following their departure from France they were very diverse and had 4 different national languages: French, German, Italian and Slovenian. France became their one and only ally because Macland feared if they opposed France they would be crushed. France's enemies became the enemies of Macland as they hid in France's shadow. When Napoleon rose to power he used generosity, flattery, and bribery to restore peace and win over his enemies. Little did he know, while he was doing this he was forming a new enemy. Macland disagreed with Napoleon's methods of ruthlessly suppressing his opposition as they found it to be cruel and frightening. Between 1805 and 1807, while Napoleon was busy with multiple battles such as the Battle of Ulm, the Battle of Austerlitz, the Battle of Jena, the Battle of Friedland, and more, Macland made its departure from France. However, when Britain, Prussia, Austria, and Sweden joined forces in the Grand Alliance against Napoleon, Macland didn't participate. Instead, they used this time of stress in Europe to slowly expand their borders into neighboring countries. Representatives from the 5 major European powers, France, Germany, Russia, Prussia, and Great Britain, met to restructure Europe. These men were called the Congress of Vienna. They helped when Europe was divided into 3 political parties: conservatives, liberals, and radicals. Conservatives were the true winners of the Congress of Vienna, as kings and princes were restored in country after country. This was historic for Macland because they had never had their own leader. They appointed Napoleon Dynamite. Now with a stable government, Macland became more powerful than ever and decided to finally disassociate themselves with France once and for all. With their new freedom in politics, Macland industrialized and became very successful in exporting iron ore that they mined in the mountains. They also became a major train port of Europe with many train routes and goods passing through their country. Many new inventions helped this cotton capital of Europe, such as the flying shuttle, spinning jenny, the water frame, the spinning mule, and the power loom. With these new inventions, Macland was able to produce and ship out twice as much cotton than before. Now with the new inventions and tools to mine the tons of iron within their mountains, and ship and produce cotton by the trainload, Macland became a major industrial country. Macland was on their way to becoming a major world power when Dynamite realized that they needed a stable economy, seeing the competitive workers and not wanting any business to rule the country. Dynamite established capitalism. Capitalism offers competition between the cotton workers and miners that created a more balanced economy. Without a stable economy like capitalism, monopolies could form, leaving the most wealthy people the most powerful in the nation. For this reason, competition is healthy in an economy. The best stores will thrive, and the stores who charge too much and offer too little will fail. The same idea applies to workers. The hardest working will succeed and the laziest will fail.